Should be live. Hey! How we doing, everyone? Let me just check. Why is that volume incredibly low? What have I done to YouTube here? Hold on. I wonder if the Yeti is. No, that looks good. Hello? Audio? Okay, it's not low, but it's like something's wrong here. Hold on. Hey, what's up? Just checking my audio. Something's wrong. Seems quite low. There's something wrong? Hold on. Let me see here. Let me check my audio. Sometimes the microphone gets low all of a sudden. For reasons unknown. Yep, 50. God damn it. There we go, all good. Right, just check. 1, 2, 3, 4. All good. Sweet. Alright. Let's do this! Round 4. Trying to beat Muhammad Ali again. Or, well, no, for the first time. On GOAT difficulty. Probably not far off. I think maybe after. I'll see if I count all the fights and see how long it took. Right. Oh, this is incredibly hard on my end. Right, let me just check, make sure the sliders are all good. They should be. Yep. Alright. Right. So the plan is Roy Jones. Let's just fight on the outside, stick him with a jab, try and win a decision. Oops. Guten Tag. I mean, it's a hello in German. I think it is. What's up, son? What do you want me to like? Do you want me to call you Super or whatever you prefer? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to start the stream that. Hold on. Let me just hear how the volume sounds in game here for a sec.
Welcome you ringside for a much anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big.
I'll lower it a little bit.
Roy Jones Jr. is making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight.
Yeah, yeah. Have you brought your guns? Because my heart was beating out my chest. I was gonna say, have you brought my guns to my chest? But then I realised again, yeah, like yesterday, it sounds a bit. Oh, there we go. Sounds a bit like, you know, coming to shoot you in the chest, but yeah, not what I mean. Anyway, let's see how we do here.
Now he's going up against Roy Jones Jr., a supreme athlete who's used to doing the punking.
Yeah, and more important than even that, you're right, Joe, but I
so stick on the outside. Hey, what's up, Jordan?
Because, you know, Jones.
Oh my God! Should I restart if I get dropped in the first round? Like, is it worth continue? Like, keep going? Like, should I just restart? Or should I keep going? Yeah. I think if I get hurt that early, I'm gonna just restart because it's like we're already on the back foot. We're basically trying to win rounds. So again, let me know if the volume band is okay. If my microphone is too loud, I do want the microphone to be over the higher than the game a little bit, but we don't want it to be the mic to be too loud. No, I didn't win.
We always talk about the great speed advantage, but now here, Roy Jones Jr. coming up in weight to face off against the greatest of all time as a heavyweight.
Yeah, and the one thing that you're alluding to it, Joe, is that, you know, Jones, wow, can he do something nobody has ever done? Match the speed of Muhammad Ali? Well, I don't think he can.
9, actually.
He can come close.
Although I'd say the first hour was just probably Kawasaki.
He's faster, he's bigger, And of course, he has a chin and a mind.
To be fair, Ali on this game on Go is probably the hardest video game fight of all time, or a combat sports video game fight of all time. Besides Isaac Frost, but he's bullshit anyway because he literally is invincible for like a certain amount of time. What's up, cocksuckers? I've actually done the Isaac Frost fight, but I hear it's insane because he basically rocks you with everything, and he's invincible for a certain amount of time. Oh, there we go. Okay, we gotta try and probably sometimes I'm a little bit out of range with the block counters.
Halfway through round number 1.
What, the Isaac Frost fight or this? Sometimes I'm a little bit out of the range on those block counters, but we gotta try and go for them as soon as we gotta be quick on them. Problem is, you don't always like. Sometimes, like a lot of the time, they'll happen when you're not expecting it. So you gotta be. You're not expecting them, so they're a surprise. So you gotta try and react quick. Oh, he is. Yeah, he is difficult. Yeah. The thing here is, especially with Roy, you can't take shots, and you can't really knock Ali out. At least, well, I can't. Maybe I'm not good enough, but I've really struggled even with Foreman. Jesus.
A well-targeted hook landed by Muhammad Ali.
I have tried using Tyson, but I find him actually quite slow. I tried landing tons of power to Foreman, and I did damage. The thing is, I had no stamina, so I couldn't keep it up. Eventually, I got finished. I'll look forward to it. Yeah, oh, Jesus. Well, this round's gone. So I think that if you use an inside fighter, I think you can do a good job with, well, you can try and smack the body and get up high and hurt him, especially with counter. I think, especially if you're an inside fighter, you've got to get those those slip counters, and they will do quite a lot of damage. But I'm not too great at those, so I think for me the best way to approach this is definitely a stick and move type. I did try Lennox. If not, then I'll try Lennox again, because he can take a bit more of a shot. He's a bigger guy. And he's got more power, but I like the block that, I like the Philly shell. This is what this is, right? This game just feels so nice to play, though. I had some success with Lennox, but yeah, overall, I did get smashed. Hey, what's up, Devin? Yeah. Okay. Let me not use that too much, but I might use it once in a while just for a laugh. The meme punch, man. It's weirdly successful. Yeah. Well, I haven't played a ton of it yet, so I can't say 100%. But I do really like how smooth it feels. 60 frames, and it's very responsive. The Fight Night has a few things that I like more. The Fight Night Champion has a few more things that I like more. Round 4 has a few more things that I like more. I think each game has, well, the ones that I played, so 4 and Champion, they've each got things that I like more than the other, if you know what I mean. So it's a shame we can't blend them together, but hey. Yeah. If I can't beat him after, like, God knows how long, I'm just going to make Forge Gorman.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch.
Okay. I like the manual block as well. And the way you do it. Ha!
A nice block by Ali.
Oops. Ooh, okay. I'm getting a little bit too aggressive here. I got to stick on the outside. I got to weave as well.
Seconds remaining in this round.
I think Tyson would be easier, just because he doesn't have as much gas. He's smaller. I'm doing better than I expected, to be honest. We lost the round, but we got 12. Or 10 left, rather.
Build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man.
There's something about round 4 that feels more like a real fight. At least to me. It might be the slower pace. I mean, of course, you know, sliders affect that, but you could, if you have the updated version of the game, you can also reduce the counter window, which helps because the default one is massive. You can also turn it up, which is quite funny. I can't imagine how large max counter windows are. Ooh, look at that slip. Also, Ali uses great head movement, and dude, when he hurts you, he swarms you. Yeah, what's interesting, I've seen a few people say that they actually think that that's a downside of this game, that the doesn't fight differently, but to be honest, I think it does. From what I've seen, what I've used so far, I think it does. Admittedly, I've only fought Ali and Kazaki, but still.
Because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this.
Maybe not every boxer has a unique like AI, but Ali at least, he definitely stands out. I don't think every fighter fights like him, that's for sure. I know Kazaki did. I think it was Kazaki I fought anyway.
So you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Halfway through this round here.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Hey, if I get a block counter, let me try an uppercut. Oh. Okay.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
You see, if you that's my fault. I used head movement without blocking. If you get caught using head movement in this game without blocking, you are going to get absolutely smacked. I'm going to restart, I think. Yeah. I got one fight where it was pretty even going into the latter part of the fight. Second half of the fight, but I just ran out of gas and Ali used his points to get more stamina and more health, and I ended up getting finished. I tried using Foreman, but I had success, but I think someone like Roy Jones, maybe Lennox as well. We'll try Lennox again, but for sure I think we need to fight with an outside sort of stick and move type style. Try and win rounds.
But stylistically and understanding the conditioning and the defense of these fighters, this is a fight that I think is going to end up going the distance, getting to the scorecards.
Yeah, and their mentality too, Joe. I mean, these guys go into fights, you know, bringing their lunch. They think that they're going to be there for the long haul, and usually they are.
We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball. Everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well. But basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Okay.
90 seconds to go here in this round.
Especially with Roy Jones as well, you can't really take many big shots, so you have to be perfect on the defense. Or close to perfect anyway. If you take a haymaker, you're getting rocked 100%. if you don't block. Jeff said it'd be a good idea, I think. But we'll see. I like the speed of Roy. I like the guard. Oh. There we go.
Teddy, you can try to put a label on Roy Jones Jr., but I don't know that you
look at that, was nice.
classify him as any one.
Yeah, good idea actually.
No, he's a guy that breaks the rule book. He would drive traditional trainers batsy. I mean, they would get nuts because he does everything you're not supposed to do. He pulls back from punches instead of slipping them. He drops his hands instead of keeping his hands up. He dares you to make a mistake.
Problem with the shuffle is it's tricky to be in range. Like, I think I might be too close to hit him with it. It doesn't move him forward too much. I feel like if I attempt the haymaker when he's, if I attempt the haymaker, I think maybe he'll catch me with the straight, or I won't be. If I'm close enough to catch him with the haymaker, he'll be able to catch me with the shuffle straight.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it.
Yep.
You did a little bit more in those last.
I think in general, one of the ways you can tell is who did better, just by the points. I mean, yeah, of course, also what happened in the round, but when you were playing it, but also you can check that the points will sort of notify you of how well the fighter landed. Yeah, I've been doing all right with just blocking. Using that movement.
He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Go. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got the trophy. I got the platinum. I think that was boring when I was doing all the skill challenges. The one that took the longest is probably getting level 60 on Ultimate Team.
Teddy, many famous fighters, especially heavyweight champions, are known for their signature punch.
It's every 2 weight classes. Apparently at round 3 you could do complete open weight. Or is it every 4 class? I'm not sure.
Yes, he is. And you know, it makes me think a little bit sort of like if you were going to buy a real fancy car. You know, when somebody wants to sell you something, wants you to believe in them, they give you something first, maybe a band of entertainment, and then they take you into the showroom. And you know, now you're ready to see the car. Well, that's what that is. That's the
gotta get out of there.
That's the entertainment. And then the
I'll stay out of the pocket.
about to begin. And it's an unbelievable show with those quick hands and those combinations.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good block by Ali. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Good way to protect the midsection.
God damn it.
Holy cow! Roy Jones Jr. stunned, and he is hurt. Oh, an
I tried to counter, but he caught me.
He is down.
Ah, we'll get up. We'll see. We might as well play this one out because we had a close first round, but shit, getting rocked is real bad as well because for a while you're not too slow. Then again, it's a 10-8, right? So I got to win extra.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Ooh. That was my fault.
End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of? You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency.
I think the maximum we're going to stick to is 2-punch combos. 3 is risky, 4 is just asking to get rocked.
Don't think about just a punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Wow!
Why did I do that?
That uppercut got him badly. Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Oh, let me try that jab uppercut, actually. Let's go to the body. Got a block, but I'm swaying.
Teddy, throughout his career, Ali has always been surrounded by
Roy Jones.
very familiar faces in his entourage.
Yeah, it makes him feel comfortable. And, you know, I'm not to be derogatory about it, but to be quite frank, he has the kind of personality where, you know, he wants to be the boss. You know, he wants to be the guy that stands out in the room. So he has guys around him that allow him to stand out in that room. And that's most of the characters that you're going to see. Most of the people you're going to see.
I tried to get back.
Roy Jones Jr. is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Putting him in position against the rope.
There we go.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't
In the white gloves.
He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it.
That's not worth throwing too often. Gotta save that for the counters.
Good defense upstairs to stay away
So
from an
quick.
offensive assault.
Go. Gotta hold the block. Jesus Christ, those block counters are stupidly fast. In a, you know, not in a broken way, it's just very quick. There you go. Just third straight wasn't worth it. So I'm kind of brawling here a little bit, but it's like technical brawling.
Final 10 seconds.
Not worth it.
Punch by Ali.
Yep.
So they come to the end of the round.
Not too bad. I'm getting low on health a little bit.
All-out action fight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a debate right here.
I'm still losing,
Guy
but
is fighting to get the last word in.
what do you mean? Oh, sorry. I've never played Metal Gear Rising, so I don't have it either. Maybe, but I like fighting with no HUD.
Almost as if he's scared to throw punches right now. That he's just
You know, as it turns out, Joe, I'm very scared to throw punches because I get countered often. And yeah, it's pretty dangerous to do that.
They have to straighten his mind out right now.
I mean, I'm just trying to find windows, although funny, you know, gotta just pump that jab, and usually I'll throw a straight if he goes for the shuffle.
and a smart counter punch by Ali.
Oh, is that good to see you, Paulo, to Puppet Master or to me?
Committed he is at staying on the
Either or.
outside and just continuing to score like this.
Good to see you too.
Deploying a strategy that he really wanted to put forth.
Yeah, I give him a lot of credit because he understood what kind of fight he was getting ready for. A guy who was very strong but very slow-footed.
I might do another playthrough of the Metal Gear games at some point. It's fun. I enjoy it.
His opponent's strengths, and he makes sure that he exploits his weaknesses.
Okay. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it was. Oh boy.
Halfway through this round,
Maybe one day. I don't know. It's a different type of game. It's hack and slash. I don't know. I'm sure I'd enjoy it, but that is risky. I think that is Metal Gear. Oh wait, was it meant? Hold on a minute. That's Metal Gear Rising, isn't it? I'm not sure. Or did they call it Revengeance? I'm confused now. Well, I know there was a working title for the game. Maybe it is called Revenge. I remember thinking of Rising as the original one. Original title, working title. No, I'm playing against the AI. Which is very good. Yeah, unfortunately the online was taken down for this game earlier last year. Oh, I landed the straight uppercut straight. Bit risky, but I thought I'd do it. Was it a straight uppercut straight? Was it a jab straight uppercut? No, I don't think. I think it had to be a jab. Had to be a lead uppercut in there anyway. I think.
10 clicks of the talk.
Good round.
Roy has always made a point of it to be the more active guy. That if you put forth, he's going to.
I don't want to do that. No, I wanted to check the things again. Oh well. Shit. I wanted to check the stats. Oh boy. Oh, he's turning it up now.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Oh my.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. Fight. It seems like a fight that should go the distance. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I would say so, because first of all, the styles. You know, both these guys are pretty good defensively. Both these guys have the mentality where they're ready for a long night.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm not sure about that. I think it should probably be Carter. I mean, Jung got beat quickly. I mean,
you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right.
And it's not like she was a dominant champion. You know, she's only had a couple of defenses. One defense, I think.
And you have to have Vaseline where you could put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't. It
wasn't a close decision either, you know.
Pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fight.
The only 2000 Undisputed 2009 technically says ranked servers. That's because it ran on peer-to-peer. 2010 has player match servers, and so does Undisputed 3. Well, the ranked servers for Undisputed 2010 and Undisputed 3 were taken down. But the player matches still work. If you have an online pass, you can play unranked fights. But all the EA UFC, the first game, doesn't have a ranked anymore. Neither does EA Sports MMA, but EA Sports UFC 2, 3, and 4, they've got online ranks. Ooh. Yep, Fight Night Champion is, yeah. Be a bit of an uproar if they shut that down, especially without another boxing game. Alright, see you later, man. I'm not sure, but I suspect a while, because people are still playing it. They shut down UFC 1 because nobody played it. It was like 14 people online, like 10, 20, 30 people online max, and that's across all modes. As far as if I remember, well, at least for UFC 3 anyway, or 4, total players online, or that would be UFC 2 and 3. Total players online is not always total players in one mode. It's total players that are actually on the game and signed into PSN, not necessarily actually playing online. Oh. Okay, decent round.
He got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Ooh. Oh, okay, you can step while holding a block. That's nice.
Good way to protect the midsection.
Yeah, we'll see.
Nice block by Ali.
Nice to the body. Actually landed, I think. Ali's shit on this game is actually insane.
If Roy Jones Jr. ever took his athleticism,
like, he took Foreman bombs like nothing. Even when he was rocked, couldn't drop him.
I don't know if he'd be that good.
Only time I dropped him was with a flash knockdown.
And his going about it in this kind of freelance way is what works for him, what is supposed to work for him. If he did it traditionally, he might lose maybe the talent that has gotten him to this place.
Some of the UFC 4 crowd noise, which they carried from, it's from this game actually. They carried it through all the UFC games. Oof.
Roy Jones Jr.'s swelling will not be
yeah, they are quite different. Okay, gotta be careful of the uppercut.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, I tried it, but a friend of mine got it for me. But I play it a bit. I play it with a friend. We just play. We just usually run cards, like the fights on a card or something. Once in a while, I'll play a quick match.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
But I feel like this is a good round. Oops.
10 seconds to go in this round. Roy has always made a
Look at the points we got in that round. We avoided 70% of his punches. God damn.
Well, when you have fast hands, what's the sense of having speed if you don't use
Hey, that's the best round I think I've ever had on this so far against Ali. I don't know if blocking counts as avoided. Maybe it does.
The right hand scores well. Gets rid of that body shot. Blocks away that headshot. Able to get away from that.
Mix that in once in a while.
Well, here he is, Teddy. Roy Jones Jr. coming off of an amateur career that everybody knows about. I don't care if you're a boxing fan or not, because of what happened in the 1988 Olympic Games when he was.
No, I know. Yeah, I am getting a little aggressive here.
It actually changed the scoring system, the rules of how they went about the Olympic amateur.
That's a window for me to land a straight.
A new program because of that terrible robbery. But you know what? We look at the negative. I'll tell you the positive. That stays with you. Stay with.
Okay, we gotta be careful.
When he did not get a chance to get his gold medal in the Olympics, when he was disqualified, where a lot of people thought he should have been disqualified, it has stayed with Jones. It has made him become a top pro. It has been a memory that has burned in his consciousness.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good block by Ali.
Okay. I didn't want to... Oh, shit. I wanted to get out of the way of that. Thank God he went to the body.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Okay. Gotta remember I gotta pump the block on this because it degrades over time. Or as you get, it won't regenerate as you get hit. Or if you get hit, it won't regenerate as you're holding it. You got there you go. It still has offline, yeah. I bet no. Oh, sorry, online. No, unfortunately not.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Nice block by Ali. Nice strike after catching one by Muhammad Ali.
Good round.
Here we go with the 4th round.
Okay. The guy doesn't throw if he's not in range. There we go.
A headshot blocked.
That was beautiful.
Drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Ali. That description, stubborn, driven, single-minded focusness for Roy Jones Jr. How much does that point to his success that he said?
Probably 75% of it, because the physical abilities, a lot of people have comparable physical abilities, sometimes even better than guys that get to a higher place. But mentally, emotionally, character-wise, you have it or you don't have it. He has it.
God damn it.
And a sharp counter punch by Ali.
There we go.
And as that round comes to an
think
end,
we got it.
the beginning of a cut for Roy Jones Jr.
Now, Roy has always shown you the physical skills, speed, quickness, all those kind of things, even power in the mix there. Now he's going to show you that he can behave the way a guy needs to behave when he's in trouble.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him?
Okay.
I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
I recently learned that it was actually THQ who designed the game, and Ukes coded it. But Ukes still, obviously, the way they put it together and the engine they use, still also part of how good it feels.
By Muhammad Ali. In fact, Sports Illustrated named him the sportsman of the century. I know Babe Ruth had a great effect on baseball. Michael Jordan, probably the greatest basketball player of all time. But I don't know that there's anybody that touched the world stage the way Ali did.
No, there probably isn't. At one point, he was probably the most recognizable face on the planet. I mean, everybody knew who he was. And also, what he stood for. You know, he stood for freedom, he stood for power, for strength, and he stood for, most important of all, individualism. And that's how he lived his life in and out of the ring. You know, he was very, you know, different in that ring in his approach, his style, and that wasn't by accident. It was to stand out and show that everybody is unique.
Did a good job here, Muhammad.
He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Okay. Nice, got him to the body.
Gets rid of that body shot. 10 clicks of the talk.
There we go.
Roy Jones Jr.
Good round.
After that last round comes
Look at his stamina.
that I think he won, and we haven't said that about previous rounds, but that one clearly I think he won.
Yeah, he made some adjustments. You know, his attitude is a little bit better. He's more aggressive. But, you know, you can be more aggressive and you can lose the rounds even bigger because now you're walking into more punches. He's making adjustments. He's starting to move his head a little bit. He's starting to pick up certain opportunities from counters. He's starting to look like a smarter fighter now.
I personally enjoy Undisputed striking more as well, but it's personal preference, I think. Look at those hooks, so we've got to be careful. Go.
A nice block by Ali. Tried to nab him up top, but
Gotta be careful with that. This is well, we're doing well though.
Disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
He goes up top.
Oh fuck!
Hammering the head.
Okay, we gotta keep going.
1, 2, 3. And
he's got this round, fair enough.
He's gonna continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
There we go.
Hit right there, but he also gave one.
Ooh.
Solid effort by Roy.
So I'm glad that jab threw him off.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
I think that the volatility does really need tweaking though. Is it me or is Ali's stamina looking a bit low here?
Off to the side.
There we go.
Going upstairs.
But I like the idea of it. Good concept, just a little flawed with execution.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roy Jones Jr. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Good round.
Making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make
Yo, we have more health.
pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of
Let's
that
go.
round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest.
How does he have less health? Like, is it just how have I damaged him more with Roy Jones just pointing jabs, but yet I absolutely went mad with Foreman and I didn't do as much. Well, by this point I'm supposed to do a little bit more, but still, I don't know. Maybe the counters have been big.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Beautiful.
On the mark,
Oh,
the
whoops.
counterpunch by
I didn't want to. God, I don't want to go into that
It is
shit.
unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time.
Ooh.
That is the only way.
I think I meant to go to the body, but
deal with this kind of pace.
fuck. Who hit there?
Way through the 7th round.
I think we both stunned each other, maybe.
Good block by Ali.
Let's chill a little bit.
And a smart counterpunch by Ali. Ali's having a field day against his opponent. Now, if you're standing opposite him, you got to solve this, or else it's just going to snowball. It's going to go downhill quick. You're going to lose this fight.
No, you do, Joe. The conventional way, the standard way that everyone's used to seeing with a tall guy that's keeping range like this is you work your way in. But there's another way, too. Maybe you step out and you get him to give up his height, his range, invite him in a little bit, and then all
A little bit
of a
too
sudden,
much here.
bang, you slam the trap on him.
That is risky. So silly of me to do that. Again, 3 parts combat is not worth it.
Seconds to go in the 7th.
Okay, good round. Stamina's starting to go though.
But that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been.
I don't think it's been a super dominant fight, to be honest. Yeah, he's winning, but still.
Roy Jones Jr. is now at a point in this fight where his defense is going to become crucial. He has to protect that eye. The swollen eye is getting worse.
Yeah, he does. He has to be cognizant of everything. He needs anything out there that he can use for an advantage right now. He's got to position himself where his opponent can't get a place where he can
That'd be nice.
punches towards that bad eye.
I'll take an Adelaide Bird scorecard right now.
He has no vision. He's got to keep the fight where that good eye is always able to pick up those punches. He's got to position himself in
Getting
a
aggressive.
way now.
Ooh, got him with that. Risky.
Oh! Roy Jones Jr.'s almost out of it there. He was stunned. And
I blocked the body. I thought it was a body shot. Fuck. This is it.
Rise up again.
Well, there goes the decision. There's no way we can make up 2 10-8s in a fight this close. Or maybe not close, but still, but we're losing.
Jones Jr. up off the canvas.
You know, he's always been an instinctual fighter, an innate fighter.
Oh, come on.
Down.
How did that not hit him?
Unreal.
Ah, I guess I just missed.
I wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
Alright, mean punch time. Let's see what we can do with the mean punch.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Destructive round. Yeah, he is, but he's quick. Oh.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
So now we're just going with the shimmy spam.
How about that? A little sizzle by Roy Jones Jr.
Maybe. Oh boy. He perfect blocked that. Wow, he weaved on. That was beautiful. Well, just after.
And Roy blocks that punch.
Oh, he's hurt.
And there you go. Ali's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Okay, I'm too far away. Gotta get him coming in.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived.
Yeah, and he's quick, so.
rid of that one.
I did a perfect block counter with this. Whew. Also, his haymaker seems really good. As in, like, it catches him a lot. You get it at the right time.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke.
There we go.
Right from the beginning.
Ali's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
If I win by cut, then that'd be crazy. Not gonna happen, but. Oh! Oh, we got it. Oh, look at that. 3-pace. Oh my God.
Jones Jr. hitting the deck but rising up.
Well, when you drop your hands, you pull back, you do all those things, sooner or later there's a chance you're going to hit the deck. Now it's up to Jones to find a way to survive.
I feel like if I hit with a jab, he might be more likely to come in. Yeah, I'm not winning the decision unless I get lucky. Like, extremely, hilariously lucky. Like, worst judges of all time. Lucky. I don't understand why this is so good, though. But I'm not going to complain. Oh, that was a beautiful slip.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Roy Jones Jr.'s cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on.
Okay. Thank you for running into it. Well, yo! Look at the damage! If we can stay alive... If we can stay alive... Let's see what he uses his points on.
Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing...
Oh, he's not stamina.
Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook. Get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
What I like about the haymaker is it acts as a bit of a deterrent. So they'll cover up.
Really well that time, and it protects his head.
Jesus Christ.
And now he's got a real problem ahead of him.
Oh no, that's it, I think.
Opponent to jump on him.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
God damn it. Maybe we'll try Lennox one more time. That's a shame. That was a good one. I should have checked the scorecards, actually. Fight night round 4. Out of curiosity, what's all these stats? Sorry, how is his head movement only 84? How? What kind of fucking EA stat is that? 84 head movement? Are they actually having a laugh? That's... What?! Wait, is there limits for heavyweight or something? Because... Okay, I think there's limits. Because, I was going to say, 70 foot speed is ridiculous. I think there's limits. I think 70 is the limit for heavyweight. I was about to say, that's ridiculous. Oh, he does? Oh, wow. Yeah, Ali only has 84. That's so dumb. What about his block strength? Gotta turn the fan on for a sec here because it's warm. I'll turn it off when the fight starts. I tried Foreman's haymaker, but Ali never really went into that one. There's something about the shimmy. I think maybe the delay on it before like the punch goes. Maybe. Something about it. All right.
Heard a lot of people in the lead up to this fight, Teddy, saying they like Lennox Lewis over the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali.
Oh my God. I think it's back to Roy Jones. No, I'm joking. But... Oh! 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 To the body! Yo! I got a bit excited there.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him.
Kind of a bit like Roy Jones, but just a little more aggressive and utilize the right hook of Lennox. Also, some block counters might work. Fish for those a little bit. But they're risky. Because you can get caught doing them. Trying to fish for a block counter.
It's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early
we just use Lennox like he's a massive Roy Jones.
Tough to have a discussion about Muhammad Ali without bringing up the name of Smokin' Joe Frazier. Their trilogy, perhaps the most documented in the history of the sport.
Well, Fred Astaire, maybe the greatest dancer of all time, had to have Ginger Rogers. And you do need somebody to...
Oh, look at that fucking head movement there from Ali.
He found that person
Wow! That was beautiful! The head movement. Oh! And the way he was able to avoid the hook as well.
And a big right hand by Lewis. Nice combination by Lewis.
Oh my god.
Unable to get to Ali. Ali blocked it. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Blocks it away.
Shouldn't have thrown that at the end, but I thought I'd try and land it.
He was able to stun
Not too
his
bad.
opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just the big punch that landed. Remember...
Oh! Lewis is stunned, and he is hurt. That is my
Oh! Block counter.
a forceful uppercut by Lewis. And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses, because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
Teddy, many times with Lennox Lewis, you get a feeling of where things are headed. It just may take a while for it to get there.
Yeah, I think
Let's chill out a little bit.
A right hand land, so to speak, because that right hand, at the end of the day, is what
Let's make him miss a little bit as well.
to connect with.
Dude, the counters on this game feel so satisfying.
Excellent hook to the head by Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta hurt. Lennox Lewis is stunned and staggered. Muhammad Ali is doing a good job of just creating some space there, just pushing off. Halfway through this round here.
I like. Well, Lennox has obviously more power than Royal, and I got more range,
That punch.
so I can trade a little bit more. I've got to fight more of an outside fight, but also inside the hooks are handy as well. I like how Ali, the way he fights changes during the fight. Some rounds he comes out aggressive, sometimes a little more on the outside. Oh, that was my fault.
Lennox Lewis is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot.
Those block counters will save you if you get rocked, if you can land it. Fucking hell.
Lewis is coming off a round where clearly the
Yeah, that was a...
starting to affect him, and now it is critical time in between.
No, it's that he very well. A lot of the time he'll push, and if you push, you can't clinch. But the AI is very good at clinching, or defending the clinch.
Or you take the end swell, either one, and you put it directly on the place where it was injured, and you just keep that there nice and steady. But you don't start pushing into it. You start seeing these guys, they push into it, then they move it away from the eye. They think they're doing something good, but they're doing more damage.
Like I know I'm being a bit too aggressive. I should play the long game with Lennox, but because it's hard to do damage to Muhammad.
How much of what Lewis does well
Too
is
much
the fact
output.
that he has a great identity of himself as a fighter?
Well, that's all of it. Because, you know, we've talked about his body, we've talked about all those things.
What I should do is hang back and look for block counters.
You have to know how to use it and what way you're going to go about that. He has discovered that.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Lewis. Good block by Ali.
Okay, chill.
The halfway mark of this round. That's some
There we
fine
go.
work right there by Lewis.
Ah, that didn't land.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Got a brawl in here.
That is my
There we go.
favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Lewis.
We're pushing him now. Oh, there we go. Got caught. But we are making him throw.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Oh, and there you go. Lennox Lewis
There we
is
go.
stunned and staggered. And there's the
Dude, look at his
bell.
health.
You believe that?
It's
He was
insane how
saved
little
by the
it
bell.
goes down.
Never been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on?
How do we whittle it
What do you
down?
spend time on telling him why
I
he
guess
got
we
it?
just have to win a
Why he got
decision.
it? But first, you gotta make
We'll see.
sure he revives. You gotta get him clear-minded. You gotta get his senses back first.
Maybe I'll go Foreman next time and try to go for counters.
Holy cow! Lewis is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Oh, what a great ability to recover. Lennox Lewis is a pro, but
Okay.
he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taken off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from
Okay.
maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder, and he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced
That
by
was
those
fucking
kind of things,
gorgeous.
by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
I like the way that jab is doubled up by Lewis.
Well, we're going out of here.
Well-placed right hands from both men.
Yep.
On the mark, the counter punch by Lewis.
Dude, what a fucking brawl. Holy shit.
He just missed that shot up top. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Go.
Good block by Ali. There it is. Muhammad Ali's hurt by a superb hook to the head.
Look at those hooks there.
The end of the round.
Dude, we took a little bit off his health there, but we are in trouble.
For the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stung pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
Just didn't want to do that.
Game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Okay.
Well, 2 air spin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
I don't understand how he can actually take so much damage, though.
Holy cow! Lennox Lewis.
It's weird.
And that was that floored him.
1, 2,
Don't know if this makes a difference, but I'll wait anyway.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, this may be a worst-case scenario for Lennox Lewis. He rises up to beat the count, but you know that chin is a question mark.
Well, you know he's good at delivering. Now he's got to show that he can survive.
And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's...
Knocked
God
down
damn.
again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking.
Yeah, give it a go. If you want the sliders I'm using, I'll show them in a sec here. I showed them at the beginning. Oh, well, no, I didn't show the whole thing. Yeah, the last stream, I showed them at the beginning.
Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Oh, that's got to hurt. Lennox Lewis is crushed by that, and he is down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Lewis goes down and now rising to his feet.
Yep.
Now he can only hope that he can survive, get back to his corner, and get information he needs. Information that will tell him why he was put on the floor.
Holy cow! Lewis has been stunned.
I'm dead anyway.
5 comes to an end.
104
Lewis
points.
is not in this fight at all.
Holy
I mean, I don't see any
shit.
scorecard where you could have this being close. He's down.
No, on my scorecard, he's down too. And
Well, let's just wing haymakers till we win, maybe. Or, I mean, lose.
Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. Nice job.
Will the AI actually ever fall for this? Like, ever?
Muhammad Ali's ability to stay on the outside and to score and control this fight is very impressive. I know as a trainer, you got to love this.
yeah, exactly. I think that he watched Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. You know, Clint Eastwood used to say, a man must know his limitations. And of course, you have to know your adversaries'
Must.
weaknesses. Well, right now, that homework, that understanding is showing up.
Oh, Lennox Lewis is in a bad place right now. He
Fuck it
was
out.
tagged.
Come on, work it out.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they
Let's
have
just
here
swing.
tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before.
Wow, big body shot.
Okay. Let's go back to Foreman, I suppose, and we'll try the inside strategy. Get inside, rip the body, hit him with uppercuts, look for counters. Yeah, here's my sliders, look. Make sure you need an updated version of the game to get all of them, though. Got them off Operation S'mores. Sim sliders. I like them. Like, they're good. Like, they're really good. Feels realistic. Make a mistake, boom. Get caught, especially with Go AI. Fucking hell.
Good evening, I'm Joe. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Well, here they go again. Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. We all know what happened with the rumble in the jungle.
No problem.
How does that play in the mind of George Foreman having to face Ali again now?
Whether or not Foreman can get those memories out of his mind. This is a guy that was broken down. This is a guy that had his will pulled out of his soul, out of his chest. And that's something you don't just recover from. That's not just a physical beating.
Yeah, it's a little different for champion.
Tumultuous beating, that's something that you just don't come back from.
Blocks that belt line well.
That guy's going to the body. Oh! Yo, this body work.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman. Muhammad Ali's on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Seconds to go here in this round. Very nice defensive guard there. Teddy, let's size up George Foreman, and I suppose we would start with that, the size.
And the size is one of his great strengths. And usually, not always, but usually he knows how to use that size. You know, his stand, if he's set on his feet at a certain distance, and, you know, you think of the power punches with George, you know, the uppercut, the left hook, the looping right hand, but you know what? He has a really solid sledgehammer left jab.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. This is great action right from the start. What an opening round between these two.
Woman's chin coming in handy here.
Destructive hook to the body by George Foreman. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by George Foreman.
We might be winning this, I don't know.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Muhammad Ali's coming
Fuck it out.
answers, avoiding that punch.
Okay, close round, I guess.
Going with a very efficient work rate in that
Actually, we
last
got exactly
round.
the same.
He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. And that's what the judge is supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a mad hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. It's a good job.
Damn it, I'm just out of range.
Good block by Ali.
So I gotta stop throwing that uppercut.
Muhammad Ali's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. At the end of the 20th century, many of the... There it is! George Foreman's been stunned. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled. It was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Foreman's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is a table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
Whoa, what was that?
To go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride.
Look, dude, he's fucking smashing the body. Holy shit.
By Ali.
God, dude, that was my fault. I completely got I basically just messed up. But.
Foreman is rising up after being knocked down. Big George went down. Now he's going to continue on.
And now he has to find a way to kill that clock.
It is insane how much damage he takes. Insane.
Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
Muhammad Ali's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. George Foreman's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last. Holy! Oh, and now the
okay, jab to death.
Going down a second time.
See, now I'm just resorting to headhunting again because, like, man, the body shots are just not very good at countering, you see, with the head movement.
So big George Foreman able to get up after that knockdown, and now a real challenge in front of him.
Now the challenge right now.
And he is hurt by that uppercut. He is down.
I would actually like to see the AR not move to see just how much damage he can take because it's insane. Boxer power is on max, by the way.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peak, right?
Oh! George Foreman's knocked. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to a sold-out.
Maybe I was just a bit more technical.
In Atlantic City, New Jersey, for our main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between George Foreman and Muhammad Ali. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. How about that?
Why? Why did I sit there?
Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Muhammad Ali's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Whatever game plan and strategy they may have come in with, Teddy, they may have just thrown it out the window. They're trading blows nonstop in the round 1.
Everything's been thrown out the window. Everything in the room is going out the window, and we love it.
Come on. I just don't understand how little damage, like, Foreman does. Oh! As I say that, never mind. Oh, he's gonna get up, but I don't. Yo.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
And a big right hand by Ali. Muhammad Ali's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. And a good counter by Ali. Oh, that's gotta hurt. A well-targeted right hand by George Foreman.
That was a good first round. But look how little damage it did.
You think he's going to go after it here when this next round starts?
Well, I tell you, Joe, he should. I think he should, because
it's crazy.
That's what the networks are looking for. They're looking to bring back guys that are exciting. There's no better way to ensure that they're going to bring it back than scoring a knockout. He has an opportunity.
Guess we could just not. It doesn't have to be so much based on health rather than just we knock him down. And he can only take so many. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh! Oh, that's 2!
To the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
On the outside. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No. Oh my God.
And it's over. Look at this. Big George Foreman's going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory.
George motherfucking Foreman.
George Foreman's your winner by knockout, Teddy.
And I got 10. No, I won that. I won the first round because I knocked him down.
We found out.
And I managed it in 2 rounds. Of all the last fights that I was struggling with, winning the hell's down. Managed to get him this time. What's weird is it felt like this fight. Maybe, I mean, I landed a few counters. Well, not really more than normal, but maybe it was just. Maybe I just got a bit lucky with the stance, or maybe I caught him at certain points where it did more. I don't know if there's any sort of similar vulnerability. I don't think there is, but that's weird because the regular, like, I don't know. I guess I just got lucky with the rocks, but I'll take it. Wow, that's goddamn. I mean, maybe because I was hitting him was the... I don't know, maybe because I was... I don't know. Maybe it was the counters there, the 5 counters. Maybe they helped. I'm not sure. But then again, I got block counters, so I'd have to watch that back. It's weird. I guess I must have either just got lucky with the rock, or maybe what happened is I caught him in the head more when I rocked him. Whereas before maybe I would hit him when he was blocking. Maybe he wasn't blocking this time so much. Maybe he took too long to block. I don't know, but I'm not going to moan. Oh, I got... Oh, yeah, 2 knockdowns, yeah. Hey, I'll take that. Let's do Tyson. We'll do Tyson. But I'm not going, like, forever with it. I'm going to just try once or twice. We'll see what we can do. Let's look at that instant replay. Whoops. Why is this so weird? Control C is upside down. Right, so... Okay, so let's see what happened here. What? So, caught him with the jab. We stunned him with the jab, I think. There was a straight that put him down. That's pretty high res. You could technically edit something with this, like put like a highlight reel together, but the controls, man, they're not great. Out of curiosity. Oh, okay. I wish I had something like this. I just wish the controls were a bit better. Wait. Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh, whoops. I mean, it does have these cameras. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let's... Man. That was... I'm just surprised it ended so quick. I mean, finally that Foreman power came through, you know? Alright. Let's see what we can do against Tyson. I'll just type in finale then in the thumbnail. Could use James Toney, yeah. I want to use Foreman just for the first go, at least.
Good evening, everybody. Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. Wow, 2 of the best power-punching heavyweights of any generation now. Iron Mike Tyson facing off against Big George Foreman. Give me some.
But immediately you can tell this is a very different fight.
That's what I'm going to give you. And what is effective in that situation with that particular guy? George Foreman has a really good uppercut.
Oof.
Tyson coming in, the shorter guy.
Oh, got the uppercut counter. Speaking of uppercut. Fucking hell.
That works out very well. The counter punch landing by Tyson.
Oh my God.
He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow.
Yep. Oh, yep. I got did. Oh, dude, look at the way he fucking moves with that head movement.
Wow!
Jeez!
George Foreman's been stunned. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut.
Oh!
And there you go. Oh, he just did a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way.
Oh!
Does not look good at all. Tyson takes that blow and now looks to clinch.
He wants to clear his head right now, but not just physically, emotionally. He wants to get rid of that memory. He wants to make
That'd be a good one.
that he can move on after this and get aggressive again.
All of a sudden, the Foreman power.
He's trying to score up.
Then again,
but off
maybe,
the
I don't know
mark.
what the chins are. Maybe Tyson, or maybe Ali's got a better chin.
Well, we're just underway here, and you can already sense the type of fight we're going to have. These are two guys.
Oh my god, again!
What a shot. Big hook comes in. Oh, Tyson's hurt there. Tyson is hurt, Teddy, and he's going to hold on.
He's going to hold on. He's going to try to survive. But the most important thing is he's got to clear those cobwebs. I don't just mean physically. I mean mentally.
Jesus.
Where when it's over with, he's ready to fight again.
Yeah, if you can force him into an ugly fight, if you can force him to trade,
Good block by Mike Tyson.
not even so much an ugly fight, but just get him to engage, you know, throw something back, give him some resistance.
Tyson's got some swelling that now you figure his opponent's going to target. 10 clicks of the talk. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Oh. Oh, that was after the bell. Sorry, mate.
Last round is a good example of what can happen when you just stay active. He threw more punches, he landed more punches. You can see the punch stats here, and it really paid off for him.
Yeah, what's that old saying? With great power comes great responsibility, and with great...
Surprised Tyson couldn't get up, or Ali couldn't get up after the second one, but I guess I just got lucky with the randomness there. Or maybe the chance of getting up after once is lower depending on the power, I don't know, of the opponent. Or how quickly you got rocked.
He has to be aware of that.
Mike Tyson blocking that punch. Mike Tyson's basically giving you the impression that he's a little tentative to throw punches based on what happened earlier when he got hurt.
Yeah, he's got to find a way now to not give up the offense that he had earlier. He wants to go into it.
Oh! George Foreman's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Excellent.
Jesus.
Wow!
Oh my god.
George Foreman's down. Will he be out?
I gotta admit, I started headhunting a bit. We've got to go back to more technical boxing.
3, 4.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And
There you
if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Holy cow! Mike Tyson lands the hook flush.
Okay.
It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger.
Jesus.
This is their opportunity. The fight is over here, and the basketball players, for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Jesus.
Nice block by Tyson. Oh, and there you go. George Foreman's
There we
in
go.
bad shape. Mike Tyson
Jesus.
by an uppercut.
Oh, I'm surprised I got it.
Oh, you can see now he's starting to target that jab with more and more confidence.
I love his head movement, though. Oh my God, look at that! He started taunting early.
Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face?
It is insane. And I'm getting a little repetitive here with the boxing. I've got to mix up. Let's get more technical. And I love how he pressures. It's just how Tyson is.
Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information.
Oh.
Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook. Get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Let's use that jab. Let's try and keep him at range.
George Foreman's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know they're responsible.
I love that. They just noticed the towel. They put the towel over the shoulder. I love that.
George Foreman is such a big physical presence, Teddy, in the ring. Almost a hulking presence. And it really aligned with...
No. Not UFC 5.
Wrecking ball wide shots.
Oh.
Balls work good when you're knocking over an old building, a tenement that's standing in front of you. But the wrecking ball, it could just swing into the air and hit nothing if you have a slick guy. So it works both ways. You're right. And what you're basically saying is, yeah, he's dangerous, but he's a little crude.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Wow! A destructive right hand by George Foreman.
I don't know. I wonder if they call it UFC 5.
By Tyson. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later.
They might change to the year name.
Well-prepared fighters. Corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of them. A guy that's going to move a little bit.
Oh.
Start going down.
What a fun fight. Not that the other ones weren't fun, but
and later on,
this is just a brawl. Love that you could do these fights in the game. Different eras. Kind of a side step, step back uppercut. Oh, step back straight rather.
George Foreman's really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
You notice that most franchises, after they start getting up there, they don't call them by the name anymore. Or the number, if there is a number, because it looks a bit silly going like 7 or 8. I'm not silly, but I guess I don't know. Oh!
Tyson's got to cut around his eye, and that can be a real danger spot, threatening the outcome of this fight. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Mike Tyson's
Fuck.
cut man is going to need to be all...
I guess it's kind of silly, but like, it looks a little, I don't know, a bit odd when you got, not odd, but there's something about seeing like, oh, UFC 7, I don't know. After like 4, it's like you don't really see it too much. I think it probably looks a bit better, I guess, in some way to have a different name for it. Ooh. Let's try and use some head movement.
And Tyson with a block punch.
Oh.
George Foreman stunned, and he is hurt.
There we go.
Wow.
Fuck!
Push to the midsection with the counter shot. And now you're seeing the
That right hook.
because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right.
Dude, what a fucking brawl.
I'm telling you right now.
Nice block that time.
Oh my God.
To the head. Those uppercuts that George Foreman was able to land on Joe Frazier and winning the heavyweight title, they were lifting Joe Frazier off the ground.
You know, Joe Frazier, because of his style, as terrific as he was made to...
Oh, George Foreman's in bad shape.
There we go.
Mike Tyson.
Oh my God.
Real hard lesson here, and it's that a corner man can only do so much when you're dealing with this amount of swelling around the eye.
Yeah, you have that end swell in the corner. Of course, it's a piece of metal that you put in ice. It gets very cold. It retains the cold, and you place it on the swelling. But once it gets started, as you alluded to, Joe, it's tough to stop it. You got to get that ice or get that end swell on it early on before that swelling gets started, before it gets to this kind of place.
Dude, what a war. Just saw your message in the chat.
That's some fine work right there by Tyson. What a hook to the body by Tyson. Well-targeted counterpunch by Tyson.
Yeah. Oh.
Counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Tyson. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Mike Tyson.
God damn. Oh, yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah.
And clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when the fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you
I'm not great at countering, though.
I can control this.
Or rather...
Wow! George Foreman's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Countering through head movement, yeah.
Yeah, he's aware that...
Oh, my God.
Once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
Wait, I didn't think I went down once.
3, 4, 5.
Maybe I did.
He went
We could do a Tony
down
fight as
with a
well.
big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
A good block by Mike Tyson.
Look at this. Look how he's not throwing too much.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
What guts it takes. Oh, and there you go. George Foreman's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Hold on, did he get me in the balls there? Hold on a minute, Mike.
He's gotta find
That's a bit.
now to fight back.
Hold on. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a fun one. Okay, never mind.
1, 2, 3,
We're in a bit of trouble here.
4, 5, 6.
He's got the
Yeah, look like a little
of
bit.
a warrior to
Like the
get
belt.
up again. He beat the count again there. Big block by Big George.
Ooh.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys.
Yeah, it was a little bit below technically. It was all the trunks a little bit, but I don't think it was technically illegal.
Right was lined up, but he missed. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Do you see
gassed.
any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Fuck. Fuck!
He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Foreman is, and there's the bell. Can you believe that? He was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Okay.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why you
Come on, we're not going to
why
lose
he
this.
got hit, but first you got to make sure he
Let's slow it down.
You gotta get
More
him
technical.
clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
Rip that body a little bit.
Very nice defensive guard there.
There we go. We can look for the uppercuts. Yep.
George Foreman's learning a real lesson here. How one single moment can change an entire fight. Ever since that knockdown, he hasn't been the same.
No, and this is taking his identity away because he's a high-energy fighter, fast hand, always coming. His offense is his defense. Right now, he's like a bird without wings.
Okay. Stick and move.
And a big right hand by
Not the
Tyson.
Foreman way exactly, but
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Foreman's got to do more than this. I mean,
Nice.
You can't just sit there stationary and expect the night to go your
Ha-
way. This fight is going opposite of how he
have you
needs to
been
go
have you been
Maybe
watching
it's
this, Joe?
not, Maybe he's given up already. You know, it's all about what's going on in the mind of a fighter. Maybe he's given in, and this is his way, believe it or not, of getting the ref to stop this fight.
One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. George Foreman's got to dig deep here. There just comes that moment where you have to make a decision. You're going to pull through this thing. You got knocked down, but you can see he's drained.
Yeah, now it comes down
Okay.
to what we talk about, what trainers talk about with fighters, about what the most important asset that you have, the greatest power you have, the
Okay.
power to make a choice, to make a hard choice, to behave a certain way. Right now, he has to make a hard choice to behave
Fuck.
the right way.
The uppercut's going to be there with a counter, I think. If I get a block counter.
And we come to the end of the round. Foreman's got to understand where he is right now in this fight. He'd be delusional to think that this is a close fight. He's down.
Yeah,
Well, we were winning the first few rounds.
and I have him down.
Then I just
The thing
spent
right
way
now
too
is
much
he's gotta
energy.
roll those dice. He has to really gamble if he's going to get back in charge of this fight.
God
Maybe the most
damn it.
destructive blow in-
I want to run that one back.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us.
This is
Joe
bad
Tesoro
strategy.
alongside Teddy Atlas and
Too much
welcome
output early
to
on.
The MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Jesus.
Scheduled for 12 rounds among heavyweights between George Foreman and Iron Mike Tyson. Blocks away that headshot.
I'm not very good at
He just
head
missed
movement
that
counters,
shot
though.
up top. Good counter punch.
So I think block counters are more my thing.
Heavyweight division, there have been some guys that can throw it.
Oh!
There it is. Big headshot
Oh, we got him.
down.
Probably used too much. Threw too many punches there, but... I haven't tried him. Yeah, that would have been a great fight.
gotta avoid his opponent.
Okay,
like the
work the
play.
body.
Good defensive skill. Holy
Oh!
cow. What bite to that right hand by George Foreman. Well, we know he
Oh!
survived earlier, but
Oh! To the body.
second time.
And a few more on the way down. I'd love, imagine if in either this or either, yeah, if they ever made a new Fight Night or ES or in ESBC,
If he survives,
if there was like a knockdown thing where
he was put
after like, you know,
Combination to the head.
they'd look completely dead for 5-6 seconds and they'd just get up like Tyson did, Tyson Fury.
Is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by George Foreman. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Tyson. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Oh! This, it worked!
Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here.
Hey, what's up, Zao? How you doing, man?
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Jesus!
Oh! George,
Yeah, I was just swinging.
wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive.
Yeah.
Foreman's in control of this fight, scoring the knockdown in that last round. Now trying to
Wow, how many
carry
points
some
did
of
I
that
have? Holy shit.
Well, right now he's
58.
He's a finisher. And promoters, fans, they love finishes. Networks, they love finishes. Right now he has a chance to show that's what he is.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Wow! That's a crushing right hand by Mike Tyson.
Okay. Dude, I'm not very good at countering. With the head movement.
Well-placed counter punch by Tyson. Mike Tyson's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just
Oh, well, there we go.
oh, and there you go. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way.
Too many,
He does
but
not look
I wanted
good
to
at
just
all.
go for it anyway.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move. Keep your head moving.
Okay.
Seconds to go here in this round. Teddy, in terms of pure strategy, facing Mike Tyson,
Oh!
what do you take advantage of?
Well, he needs to be set to punch, so obviously you don't want to stand right in front of him. You want to give him angles. You want to give him some lateral movement. Keep him off balance. Keep his feet moving. If his feet are moving, his hands usually are not coming at you.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Solid right
now.
hands headline that exchange. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
There you go, got one.
Now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
That'd be cool to have Anderson as well.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Beautiful.
His opponent comes with the overhand right. was hurt.
Oh my God.
Punch by Tyson.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops.
And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up in the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
No, we beat him. I'm just doing a couple fights here, extra.
Oh, that's gotta hurt on the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. Oh, and there you go. Mike Tyson's been stunned. Tyson takes that blow and now looks to clinch.
He wants to clear his head right now, but not just physically, emotionally. He wants to get rid of that memory. He wants to make sure that he can move on after this and get aggressive again.
Oh, George Foreman's in bad shape. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. And down he goes after that left hand.
Still got that power though.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Oh my God, if that hook would have landed and that could have knocked him down.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Wow! George Foreman snapped by a right hand.
Oh.
Teddy, why is it in boxing that there are so many distinct styles that are defined by geography or culture or ethnicity, where we have a Mexican-styled fighter, an Eastern European, upright fighter, an American-styled fighter? Why is that?
Because you are influenced by your surroundings, by the temperament of the people in your surroundings. Aggressive people, aggressive style. Very thoughtful people, people that are very cerebral, well, you're going to have a defensive style. You're going to have a very careful style. It's going to fit right in.
Yeah, old man Foreman is DLC in this game. Ironically, young Foreman was DLC in Champion.
Now that's some fine work right there by Tyson.
I simply can't get counters on this game. Well, I can, but very rarely. With head movement.
A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Tyson.
There you go, after the bell.
And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner,
come on,
your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything. And then I tell him,
I'm just not very good at them.
His backside put on that canvas so he can correct it. And he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Sure, I haven't pulled much.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
This is young Tyson. Prime Tyson. Unless you mean like current Tyson in real life.
Teddy, let's size up George Foreman, and I suppose we would start with that, the size.
And the size is one of his great strengths. And usually, not always, but usually he knows how to use that size. He'll stand, he'll be set on his feet at a certain distance, and you think of the power punches with George, the uppercut, the left hook, the looping right hand, but
Foreman's old though, like
really
he's like in his 70s.
Left jab.
Unless you be like late career Foreman maybe. Holy shit!
went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Holy cow.
Oh my god.
George Foreman's down. He is down.
Dude, Tyson is fucking rampageous on this game, if that's even a word.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cooper's very aggressive,
Big George Foreman
if I remember correctly.
after that knockdown.
Holy...
A real challenge in front of him.
Now the challenge.
Menacing
Bro, what?
there. Down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This man just turned it on and said, fuck you, my fight.
Knocked down. Big George went down. Now he's going to continue on.
And now he has to find a way to kill that clock.
Holy shit, GG. That didn't hit me! He so powerfully can manipulate the fucking air.
1, 2, 3.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between
Ooh.
George Foreman and Iron.
Come on, I can fight at a more technical pace. Let's do this. Come on. Just that I get drawn into a
I'm gonna
brawl.
call this one a little baking soda and vinegar matchup. You know what happens when you put those two things together?
Yeah, you get a volcano, and it's going to explode. And I think before the night's over, you're going to see that.
Yup.
One of the most famous calls in all of sports broadcasting is down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Well, there's a reason down went Frazier. It was because of the big shots.
Oh, see, early on.
Oh, and a
Holy
crushing
shit.
hook just gets right to him. Wow! What fight to that right
That's kind of
hand
spammy right there.
George Foreman.
I've got to admit. That right hook is just does a lot of damage. Right, slow it down. I got to pull more. Let's see about pulling. Oh my God.
Counterpunch by Tyson. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him. So start doing it early on. And later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Yeah, Evander Holyfield. There was a video where, like, I think Evander came to his house. It was a meme. It was not a meme. It was an advert,
Nice block.
and he presented him with an ear or something, or maybe it was Tyson that came to Holyfield's house.
He missed with that headshot. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts.
Oh my God.
And resourceful uppercut by Tyson. Each man able to land an uppercut.
My stamina's gone.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. George Foreman's going with a very efficient work rate in that last round. He chose his spots carefully, Teddy.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. And that's what the judges are supposed to be looking for. You know, not just be overtaken by a guy just going out there like a Mad Hatter and just throwing punches, but placing the punches, strategically putting them in the right spots. Good job.
Oh,
There we go.
that's gotta hurt. Mike start of it there. He was stunned. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joey can't use his legs right now, so...
What's up, son? We got Muhammad. We beat him.
Too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip.
Second round knockout.
And make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
Sorry, hold on. Now I realise I don't know if you wanted me to mention how, but
some are sharp and accurate, some are thudding and
yeah, I heard it was a horrible robbery.
George Foreman lie on that scale?
A bludgeoning kite puncher, a guy that they have a headache for about a week. He hits you with such thing.
Oh!
Mike Tyson's down on the canvas. How will he recover from this?
That right hook.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
That was off the mark.
I think so too, yeah.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh! What a forceful hook by Mike Tyson. Holy cow! George Foreman.
By the way, Sun Wukong is Super Saiyan. Okay, that's funny. Well, who doesn't love chicken, eh? No, but seriously. Like, that's fucking ridiculous, biting someone's ear off.
That punch just close.
There's things you just don't do in a fight, and that's one of them.
Just knifing up with that uppercut by George Foreman.
What's up, girl? Oh! There we go. Oh. Work that body. Hold on.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Foreman's trying to create some space.
I'll try to do the fucking, the thing. The haymaker.
Foreman's got to feel great right now. He just scored a knockdown. Now he's got all this confidence that could carry him through.
Yeah, he has a watch. He doesn't get careless. Oh, he has plenty of confidence. If he walks in a little reckless now, that confidence could go right down the drain.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Opponent got away from that uppercut.
Tyson's swinging. Tyson is swinging.
Mike Tyson's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question. So he's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
One thing I like about the AI in this game is it feels like I'm fighting a real fighter. Some AI just doesn't feel like EA UFC AI doesn't feel like that. This feels like I'm fighting a real boxer or a real player.
That these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence, and really it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
And Tyson with a block punch.
So I emptied a gas tank on those flurries.
Got that quick trigger, that little double jab there. Boom, boom.
It's not worth it. I'm just hitting air or hitting them block, but still. Ooh.
And a good
Yo.
counter by Tyson. Oh, and there you go. Mike Tyson's legs look shaky. He was hurt. This is
There we go.
some guts to get
There you
up
go. I got him on the way down as well.
and he goes down. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Nice block by Tyson. Accurate counter punch by Tyson. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Just missed scoring with that punch.
Okay.
Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive.
Right.
I know that's
Again, we've got to slow this down.
Hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing,
I gotta land
is
as
to tell
well.
him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh! Mike Tyson's banged by a left hand.
Okay. Oh. Oh, there we go.
Mike Tyson's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Mike Tyson's on the heels of that knockdown he suffered, and right now he's in the arms of his opponent. He's just looking to clinch.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's looking to clinch. He's looking to clutch. He's looking to hug the guy. You know, he's looking to make sure that he's still here when this bell rings.
Chill. I hear Bierbitsev is very hyped.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Tyson.
No, I haven't seen him, but I was hearing. I heard that he's very hyped. Well, I think I might have seen a couple clips, but oh, Bitter Biev, that's his name. Well, hold on, I might be thinking of someone else.
Just missed scoring with that punch. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Able to get rid of that one. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Tyson. Mike
Go.
Tyson's jacked up by an uppercut. Holy
There we go.
cow. Mike Tyson's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
There we go, beautiful.
Here of this round,
Got
and
him
he goes
down. Again, my flurries aren't particularly pretty. I mean, I sort of just swarm here and try and land, but I have not made Forge Gorman.
So he goes. Oh boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner,
But we're gonna make Forge Gorman.
You just finished painting a house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You gotta wait for it to dry a little bit. You gotta wait for your guy to wake up. You gotta wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
Iron. Hence the nickname.
There it is. Mike Tyson's banged up by a left hand. so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy.
Tyson.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Jesus.
George Foreman stunned, and he is hurt. Well, where was this? What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown.
Oh yeah, shimmy weed.
And that's where
that might be what I'm thinking of. Is this first AMR tour, or is that someone else?
He's just gonna walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Jesus. If I lose this, talk about giving something away. I've got to be... Okay.
Oh! Mike Tyson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punch. I gotta wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
Thanks, man.
Counter punch by Tyson.
Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'm trying to land that. Try to land that haymaker. Oh, there we go.
Mike Tyson's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Oh my god, if that landed.
Foreman's in control here. You can just
Hold on, how did he get so many points? I guess, oh, because he knocked me down. That damage is in trouble, mate.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say there's 7 virtues, there's 7 sins out there. One of the sins that you hear about is greed. That's the only thing that could beat him right now, is if he gets greedy.
Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Little mustard on that hot dog by Mike Tyson. Missed the body shot.
In and out. Side to side.
A good block.
I didn't mean to do that. I actually rocked him with, holy shit, I rocked him with a headbutt. I wanted to throw a hook. God damn it.
Hi, everybody. The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round 1 underway. You think in George Foreman this is the most heavy-handed fighter that Mike Tyson's ever faced? Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here.
Caught him with the haymaker anyway. Okay. Ooh.
just missed that shot up top. Wow.
Ooh, okay.
And a flush hook lands by Mike Tyson. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
He's throwing.
Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's
Uh-oh.
George Foreman stunned and staggered. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Well, there's an expectation of a spectacular ending anytime George Foreman is in the ring. Is that what you expect tonight, Teddy?
Yeah, I do, on either end. Because George Foreman, as much as he can end the night, he can have a night ended possibly for him. Because as dangerous as he is on the offensive end, that is how vulnerable he is.
I think I might call it a night after this. Maybe we'll make Forge Gorman tomorrow or something.
Teddy, a Mike Tyson left hook. Where's it come from?
Well, it comes from
We'll see.
everywhere. I mean, he wants to make sure that he annihilates you. So he puts everything into it. Shoulder snap, body, back, everything.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Mike Tyson. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Foreman with a formidable hook.
Okay.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Just to, I don't know, to something. Not fighting well enough.
Look,
Right.
You don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In
Okay.
this case, you're seeing proof of that right there.
Gotta fight him
Both guys that are
more technical,
aggressive,
come on.
Both guys that are very confident.
And again, I was just too much output.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Big uppercut.
Oh my god.
And he's down.
Lead uppercut puts him down. Foreman power. Not that Tyson doesn't have a lot, because he does.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Okay, chill.
Foreman is such a big physical presence, Teddy, in the ring, almost a hulking presence, and it really aligned with his style in the ring offensively. It was like wrecking ball wide shots.
Yeah, wrecking balls work good when you're knocking over an old building, a tenement that's standing in front of you. But the wrecking ball, it could just swing into the air and hit nothing if you have a slick guy. So it works both ways. You're right.
We're gonna hit the
What
body.
you're basically saying is, yeah, he's dangerous, but he's a little crude.
90 seconds to go here in this round.
Man, he is swinging.
Nice strike after catching one by Mike Tyson.
Oh wow.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Let's chill.
George Foreman blocks that punch. Holy
Oh.
cow! Mike Tyson's been stunned. And a well-placed counter
Blimey.
by Tyson. Boy, what guts. What
Didn't me do that. God damn it. I didn't hurt him too bad, so. Should I restart? Because, like, I don't know. Like, if I end up finishing, I feel like that's gonna have some effect. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. What do you think?
Foreman's last round, a big one. He scored the knockdown. Do you think he's now got?
I don't want to throw the headbutt. It's accidental.
Right now, I think he has the confidence where he thinks he can end the fight, and that's where it starts. It starts with anything. Any people out there doing anything.
Yeah, I headbutted him by accident.
Thinking, believing you can do.
Oh,
see,
Mike Tyson's legs look shaky.
I'll restart. It's just a personal thing. I'm gonna beat him. It's difficult. I don't want to beat him with a headbutt. I wish I could disable it, to be honest. I'm just not used to it. It's just still a.
Teddy, in this matchup of Tyson versus Foreman, what does George Foreman have to be careful of?
Well, what he has to be careful of is that he allows Tyson in too close. I think George has to be ready to do his damage as Tyson comes in. George Foreman's not the best technical fighter in the world. He'll throw a wide punch, he'll stand straight up, he'll leave himself wide open. And if Tyson gets into those areas where he can let those quick hands, those powerful hands go, while Foreman's standing straight up, Foreman's going to have a problem. Foreman has to do damage as Tyson comes in.
Nice rip to the body by Tyson. Oh! We are going. Oh, nice. Beautiful. I love that counter. I want to try and hurt him to the body. Set up the headshots by going to the body. I'm too slow right now. Stamina. There we go.
Whatever game plan and strategy they may have come in with, Teddy, they may have just thrown it out the window. They're trading blows nonstop in the round one. Oh, and there you go. On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time.
Okay.
Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there. And another jab comes in. What was the thing when you developed? Oh,
he's hurt.
Right hand crashes home. He never saw it coming. He should tie up. That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by Mike Tyson.
Beautiful.
Just missed. Blocks away that headshot. Was just off the mark. Blocks that punch.
To the head.
10 seconds of this first round.
Oh. Oh God.
Stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
My fault. All right. Come on.
And there's the bell.
No, don't automate it. It's going to take health, isn't it? I'll stand there. All right.
Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on.
Dude, it's been 3 hours already. Holy shit.
But first, you got to make sure he revives. You got to get him clear-minded. You got to get his senses back first.
Come on.
Blocks that punch.
Oh, right hand.
Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. George Foreman, of course, took part in one of the most famous fights of all time, the Rumble in the Jungle. What could he have done differently to have changed that outcome?
Nothing. Ali got it.
Oh my God. That right hook.
Absolutely a establish a tie-up here.
Oh, beautiful. Able to just out of range.
But now he's got his feet back under him.
You know that jab jab hook? I'm going to try that more.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Oh my God.
Little defense turns to offense, the counter punch by Tyson. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality these guys
draining my stamina?
Body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
Okay. Beautiful.
There it is! What a forceful hook by George Foreman.
Jesus, man.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Well, he's throwing it.
Gotta be careful with that.
Isn't landing it. That's a good block by Tyson.
Just not fighting very well right now. Too much output. Not technical.
Oh, and there you go. That's a crushing right hand by George Foreman.
Yeah.
Oh, George Foreman's legs look shaky. He was hurt. So the end
Okay.
of the round.
I've got more points,
Now
but
a
still.
chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those.
I mean, I can win this, no doubt.
Right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there.
But I just too many uppercuts. I gotta stop the uppercuts. Too many.
Why he got stunned? What did he get hit with?
In and out, in and out.
And a smart counter punch by Tyson. Able to dismiss his opponent's
Oh my God. Oh my God.
hard, and now he's
What a fucking
all
combo.
ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him.
That didn't hit him, but to be honest, needed the last one that he hit me with. Which knocked, but the uppercut that knocked me down. Is that too quick, or is he going to get up? That was good.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving. But if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. George Foreman is such a big physical presence, Teddy, in the ring, almost a hulking presence, and it really aligned with his style in the ring offensively. It was like wrecking ball wide shots.
Yeah, wrecking balls work.
There we go.
When you're knocking over an old building, a tenement that's standing in front of you. But the wrecking ball, it could just swing into the air and hit nothing if you have a slick guy. So it works both ways. You're right. And what you're basically saying is, yeah, he's dangerous.
Oh my God.
There it is. George Foreman's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Oh, and there you go. Nice work, Tyson. Once
God damn it.
again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
Just, I don't know. Just looking for that counter opportunity too much.
Foreman is rising up after being knocked down. Big George went down. Now he's going to continue on.
And now he has to find a way to kill that clock.
Holy cow! Foreman with a formidable hook. Was just off the mark.
Okay.
Well, he
Oh, I
missed
didn't mean
that
to get him with that. There we go, beautiful. Oh, shit. Couple combos there. Couple counters, rather.
Up and down, side to side.
conditioning is not serving him well at all. What does he have to be conscious of here, Teddy? Because I think his gas tank is nearly empty.
Well, what he has to be conscious of now is to control what he can control. There's no gas stations. I don't see any around. Do you, Joe?
No.
So he's not going to get more petrol.
Again, I went to the body too much, or to the uppercut.
Make it a slower fight where he can survive.
Wow! A fierce right hand by George Foreman. Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what?
Okay.
It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they
Oh my God.
knockdown, because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Okay. Beautiful. Too many uppercuts.
Able to get away. Oh, and there you go. George Foreman's almost out of it there. He was stunned. That punch nowhere close. George Foreman's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged. But what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question.
Oh, that big head
Fuck!
puts him down.
God damn it. Come on, we could win this. Just his chin is insane.
So big George Foreman able to get up after that knockdown, and now a real challenge in front of him.
Now the challenge right now is really the opposite of any challenge that he's ever faced before. Usually the challenge is how to get rid of a guy. You know, how to put his big paws on a guy. Now he has to find a way to survive.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh,
Beautiful.
left hand by George Foreman.
Okay.
Wow, is he defensively sound?
Too many
It's been
uppercuts.
a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in
Too many,
basketball.
dude. Too many shots.
Better
Why am I?
athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity.
What am I doing?
The fighters over here and the basketball players
I'm just
that
throwing
are
too many
there,
shots.
too many
I've got to fight him
options
just
here.
like I fought Ali.
There, they make
In
the
that,
most of it, and
not go
fundamentally,
too crazy. Unless you
they're
pressure me.
very
In which case I've got to throw it back. But dude.
And Tyson with a block punch. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, and there you go.
Holy shit, I'm alive.
Foreman's been stunned. End of the round there. A round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out of them?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You drop.
There we go.
In that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching
Okay.
would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Good scoring counter punch by Tyson.
Okay.
Just missed scoring with that punch. George Foreman's learning a real lesson here of how one single thing in a fight can change the entire fight, because ever since that knockdown, he hasn't been the same.
No, he hasn't been the same. And without
Throwing to... Dude, I know how to fight Tyson. I'm just not doing it.
He is not productive.
There we go.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Mike Tyson stunned and staggered. Foreman's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
Oh, what a great ability to recover. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by George Foreman.
There we go. Throw the jab.
And Tyson with a block punch.
Let's throw it straight there.
Intended for the head. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hook, right hand, every direction, great
Jesus, he's put it on me now.
You come to this fight. You stay right here.
Very clean.
Blimey. What a round.
Foreman still got a great chance to win this.
And I won that round. Wow.
What you just saw in that last round. I mean, conventional wisdom down here is that it's a close competitive fight that he's trailing on the scorecard. But you can tell this fight can turn at any moment.
Yeah, it's very close. I think right now you got to be
Chill.
the guy. It's kind of like an argument. You get into an argument with someone, you want to have the last word. Whoever throws the last punches, you know, one guy throws 3, you come back with 4. Whoever's the last one to throw, he's going to win.
Oh my God. We're looking good here. Better last round at the end.
Having things go his way tonight, but there's one easy explanation for it. He's barely moving. He's just stationary there.
And his opponent's taking great advantage of that. He's coming in, he's finding them, he's giving them angles. You know, I think part of it is frustration. He's not moving because he's being...
Oh, that's gotta hurt. George Foreman stunned and staggered. He goes down.
Fuck!
And there is still plenty of time remaining in this round.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Come on, we can do this. We just got to hurt him and finish him.
Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Good block there by Tyson. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Work the body. Keep moving, keep moving.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Fine fundamentals.
There we
Good
go.
counter punch. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it.
Fucking hell. Try to land that right hook, but
opponent's shot.
Oh,
This
no.
is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down.
I knew I shouldn't have exchanged too much. Okay, come on. Let's make this the last one. And I am going to stick with low output. 100%. Got a full technical right here.
12 rounds of heavyweights between George Foreman and Iron Mike Tyson. Good job protecting himself. Eddie, a prime Mike Tyson here has so many KO1s sprinkled across his record. Do you expect those kind of fireworks early on here?
Yeah, for a couple reasons. He understands the history. He's a history student. He likes the legacy. He wants to be like Jack Dempsey, all those fighters of the past where he's ferocious. And also, he wants to send a signal to future opponents that you should not get in the ring with me.
Oh, and there you go. George Foreman's crushed by a big right hand. Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion ever, claiming all 3 belts, unifying the title, then of course making a ragdoll out of Michael Spinks. How important is that to his legacy?
Everything. I mean, he came up with the man,
Make it miss.
his mentor, Customato, who had the prior youngest heavyweight champ of all time. That was Floyd Patterson. He wanted to break that record. He planned on, he lived to break that record.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. George Foreman's crushed by a huge uppercut.
Oh my God.
What happened to the get to know ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant.
Just getting hit with big shots.
And the chef came out and
Gotta be more defensively responsible.
yeah, you got 8 more to go.
Like, it's an easier fight than Ali, but it's still tricky. And also, I'm not helping myself by playing silly.
Oh,
There we go.
Mike Tyson's legs look shaky. He was hurt.
Okay.
Tyson starting to swell here. That shot unable to land. He was stunned and staggered moments ago. Now he's right back in the fight looking pretty good.
Yeah, some guys.
Oh my God.
It's gotta hurt. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape.
Go.
Oh
my God.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him.
Alright, see you later, man.
Good right now. Expect him to clinch. Good defensive skill with the block by Tyson.
Let's chill. It was a good first round.
Punch count numbers here, and you can see big George Foreman in a big way after that last round.
And we're used to seeing him in the big way where it's big power. Not always used to seeing him in this big way.
Nice.
Big amount
It's
of
fun,
punches.
man.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Holy
We heard him.
cow. What a shot. Big hook comes in. And Tyson.
Oh, we got him.
There you go. Mike Tyson's gone down. Let's see how he recovers from this.
They have a lot of angles, don't they?
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Good defense just covering up down low.
This is the kind of fight I wanted to fight.
George Foreman is such a big physical presence, Teddy, in the ring, almost a hulking presence, and it really aligned with his style in the ring offensively. It was like wrecking ball wide shots.
Yeah, wrecking balls work good when you're knocking over an old building, a tenement that's standing in front of you. But the wrecking ball, it could just swing into the air and hit nothing if you have a slick guy. So it works both ways, you're right. And what you're basically saying is, yeah, he's dangerous, but he's a little crude.
Ooh.
Targeting the hooks on each man.
Okay, we're swinging then.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Mike Tyson.
Chill, chill. Get that stamina back. Oh, we got him.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
There we go. Chill, chill, chill. A little bit too many punches there I wanted to throw, but... Or too many, well, a couple more than I wanted to throw.
Boy, what guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
What a chin he's got. Good head movement there. Slipping that hook. This is a way better fight, though, than I'm fighting here.
George Foreman's jacked by an uppercut.
Okay.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. And an excellent uppercut by Tyson. Teddy, let's size
Good Brown.
up George Foreman, and I suppose we would start with that, the size.
Yeah, the size is one of his great strengths. And usually, not always, but usually he knows how to use that size. You know, to stand, to be set on his feet at a certain distance. And, you know, you think of the power punches with George, you know, the uppercut, the left hook, the looping right hand. But you know what? He has a really solid sledgehammer left jab.
Beautiful.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Good combination.
That was nice. I didn't even mean to go for that, but...
Hook to the head by George Foreman.
Ooh.
Oh, Mike Tyson smacked by a left hand.
Don't like how that stamina's going. Let's back up.
Dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Wow!
Oh, we got him.
Mike Tyson stunned and staggered.
Jesus.
And
oh my God.
Hand by Tyson. Wow, is this good stuff?
Wow.
What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked
I think I forego my defense when I rock someone, but that's a bad idea.
Set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Let's not get crazy. Yep. It's gonna be gonna lose a few brain cells in this one.
Didn't get it done going to the body there.
Let's move. Use the ring. Use the ring. Don't stay in one spot.
Look at that head movement, just getting out of the way.
Nice block by Tyson.
Finish with the hook. Keep moving. Keep moving. Move. Keep moving around the ring.
Okay, good end to the round.
Down there, Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner,
Get that stamina up.
just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out there?
Just imagine you just walked into
Right, low output. Come on.
somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a
There we
light
go.
on in that room.
Hit him
and
with a counter.
explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Good looking two-punch combination there. Foreman's showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Teddy, in terms of pure strategy, facing Mike Tyson, what can you take advantage of?
Well, he needs to be set to punch, so obviously you don't want to stand right in front of him. You want to give him angles. You want to give him some lateral movement. Keep him off balance. Keep his feet moving. If his feet are moving, his hands usually are not.
Oh my God!
Canvas once again. He's gotten up before.
Okay, is he gonna get out from that one? Probably. But man,
He went down from a big shot. Now
that
he's
was
gotta have
a
some
clean
big
one.
guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Blocks the headshot.
Hold on. Okay, not worth it.
That wasn't able to land. Oh, George Foreman brings the thunder with that hook. A piercing uppercut by Tyson. George Foreman's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now.
Blimey.
Boy, that could be a factor later on. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Oh, that was nice.
Right hand by George Foreman. Well-placed counterpunch by Tyson.
Okay. Too many shots. Let's back up. Throw that jab.
Last 10 seconds. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Mike Tyson's hit by
too
a
many
right
shots.
hand.
We got him, I think.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up.
Let's rip that body.
Kill a little of the clock, survive.
They both decide to bring it. There it is.
Oh my God.
George Foreman's legs look sick. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Foreman is rising up after being knocked down. Big George went down. Now he's going to continue on.
And now he has to find a way to kill that clock.
Oh my God. He's not defending.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Teddy, it's hard to believe that he'll be able to get anything going if he doesn't throw more jabs.
It's kind of like trying to speak the English language without knowing the alphabet. I mean, the jab is ABC.
What a fight. What a great, great non-stop action fight this has been.
Yeah, it's been a great fight. Ooh. Okay. The uppercut's been done good for me so far. That's 2 knockdowns. Or one knockdown, but 2 rocks.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. George Foreman's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. It's like a light switch just went on. All of a sudden, he's the aggressor now.
Well, it's like your parents came in the room and they put that switch on. His corner, not his parents, told him, get on this guy.
Okay.
Targeted counterpunch by Tyson.
Blimey. Come on.
What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace.
What a brawl.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this.
Don't like my stamina's going.
You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Foreman's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight though, that you can't afford to let up at all.
Oh!
Mike Tyson's legs look shaky.
We're going after him.
Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way.
There we go. Oh, the right straight.
So much time
That might be it.
forced to survive.
Let's see. Can he get up? Oh, I think that might be their fall over animation. Yep, that's it.
And this fight is over. Big George Foreman's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that.
Oh, I got a trophy for it.
George Foreman's your winner by impressive knockout victory.
Yeah, we got him out there. Wow, I was only winning by 1 point.
Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.
Dude, I threw so many shots. Holy shit. 708. God damn. 32 counters he got off, man. That was a great fight. All right, I'm going to call it a night. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That was fun. So we knocked out two, I guess 2 goats, I suppose. We got 2 of the big trophy ones, or the two trophies out the way for that. I actually didn't know there was a trophy for beating Tyson, but yeah, I appreciate you coming by, Zan. Everyone come by, appreciate it. Rise and stuff should be coming soon, so that'd be fun. And yeah, fun fight. Eventually got him out there. 2 rounds as well for Muhammad Ali. I did not expect that, but hey, I shall not complain. Anyway, with that, thank you everyone for watching. And yeah, appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, my friends.